Good morning, this is Soledad with Canning with Sol, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to make fruit juice, like berry. The ones that are more consistent that I've noticed that I really like the texture is the blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, all the berries, even grapes. I've done the grapes and the grapes comes out really good. The cranberries. I want to make a lot of I love cranberry juice, so I'm going to be making my own cranberry juice that I know what's in it. I'm just waiting for the cranberries to be on sale more closely to the holidays. If you get a big bulk of any kind of fruit, you can make it into a juice, and the steps are the same. It just depends on what fruit you use. Like, let's say you use apple, you have to cook it up a little to get it softer. If it's the berries, is super easy. Grapes is super easy. And pretty much it's the same steps for any juice that you make. I'm going to show you every single step so that you can learn. Remember to like and tag someone, share so that people can see it and learn how to can. I've really enjoyed canning, and I hope you also enjoy it as much as I do. So thank you again. This is Sol with Canning with Sol, and I really hope you enjoyed my video. Until tomorrow. Hello, welcome again to my video. I'm going to be showing you how to make canned ready to drink berry juice. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to pour some water on the pot so that you can water bath method. So right there I'm pouring the water. It's going to be all the way to the top, and you're going to add, the first thing you're going to add is you're going to add 2 cups of berries to your jars. And right now I'm going to make a small batch just to illustrate it. So I'm pouring my 2 cups of berries in each one. There's 2, I think I'm making 3 of them. So my other mason jar, 2 cups. And then I'm using the recycled one, the ones that I tell you to keep saving. That's my pickle jar. You can use that one too for your juice. So you pour your same 2 cups of blueberries. And you can use either blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, grapes. Those work really well with this recipe. And you're gonna use half a cup of sugar. You can use regular sugar, cane sugar. I use monk fruit. Monk fruit is the brand that I like because it's supposed to be better for you, especially when you have diabetes. Here's my next one. Just filling up my pot with water. There's my other half cup of sugar. So for this recipe, you really just need your berries, sugar, and water. That's it. And your pot. Any pot that has a lid. I just have the fancy one because I liked it. It's cute. Doesn't have to be a fancy one. It could be any pot. Remember, you're making juice. So there you go. Then you're going to put it in the stove and you're going to bring it to a boil. But right now, remember, my water is cold, and the water that I'm going to put on these jars is going to be cold. Cold with cold, hot with hot. So I'm going to use faucet water since it's going to be boiling hot. My leftover sugar, clean it up, might as well. There you go. You're going to fill the jars with leaving a 1-inch headspace. There's 1, 2. After you fill them up, make sure you wipe your rims so that they can get a good seal. You can use vinegar and napkin to rinse them out, or just, since it's water that I'm putting on top, I know it's clean. I just wipe. It's a little bit more in my recycled jar. I call it my recycled jar because it's one that I'm reusing. And these you tighten real hard. These are not fingertip tight. These are real tight because that's what's going to give it its seal. Then you give it a good shake so the sugar can incorporate and it doesn't crystallize. So there you go. Give it a good whisk, and then that's ready for the canner. You just put it in there. Get a napkin. I probably made a mess. Then you're gonna get your rings. There you go. I have my lids and my rings. You wipe your jars, give them a good wipe, make sure there's no sugar, water, really put your rings, and fingertip tight, not too hard, half a moon. Give them a good shake, and it's ready for the canner. Give it a good shake so they don't crystallize. Notice how the water is real clear right now, and at the end it's going to be another color. Right now it's very clear. Put it in my canner, my recycle jar, and my last one. I'm only making 3 because I'm making a small batch just for illustration. I already have a lot of them done. Fingertip tight, clean up your mess. There you go, and throw it in the canner and give it a good shake. Remember what I said, if you have empty space in the pot, you want to put some empty ones in there. The ideal thing is to get a jar, put it with water, seal it, and put it so you can have purified water. But I'm just going to put 2 empty jars just to fill in the gaps. And I noticed that there's too much water in there. So let me go get my 2 jars to make sure they don't rattle. If you don't put something in between them, they'll be rattling and then they can tilt. And then it's not going to seal consistently because it's going to be completely submerged underwater. So you don't want that. Use any glass ones that you have that are either empty, or put water in them so you can sterilize water and have it ready for emergencies. Remember, empty cans take the same space as a filled can with water. I'm going to pour a little bit out because there's too much water in there. And then when it boils, more water is going to come out. So let me take one out and put my jars in there. Since these are big fat ones, these are quart size. For these quart size, you're going to water bath them for 25 minutes. So right now what you do is you're going to cover it up, let it reach a rolling boil. What they call rolling boil is when you start seeing a lot of bubbles and it starts doing the, you know that it's really hot. Once it starts getting real hot, that's when you start your timer, not when you put the lid. Put a little splash of vinegar to prevent them from getting that white residue. That keeps them really clean. If you, like I said in the other one, if you forget it, no worries, nothing happens. Then you seal it, wait 25 minutes. And I'll be back to show you that part. So there, it's been 20 minutes, 5 minutes already passed. There's my timer. It's at a rolling boil. So now the time is off. You're going to open it away from your face, like I said, so the heat doesn't come straight in your face. It's already been 20 minutes. You're going to take them off. Be very careful when you take them off because they can slip and break. And there you go. Make sure you grab it really well that it's not slippery because this can happen. I dropped it. It was hot. So then I put it back up, and here comes my next one. Be very careful. Notice the color. It's very, very purple. And look at my recycled one. That juice is gonna come out amazing. Imagine it on a little cocktail or with your eyes and fruit. So nice. And then your empty jars are in there too. So now all you're gonna do is you're gonna get your pot, because the water is already warm, is make sure that it's not too hot. And then you just cover your jars and leave them like that. Leave them for 12 to 24 hours. I always say leave them overnight because I always do things at night. So right now it's gonna be the night. I'm gonna come back in the morning so that we can check the seals. Dump your water and you're done for the night. So now it's gonna be in the morning. So now it's the morning. Good morning. So here we are. It's been 12 hours. You're gonna take off the thing. You had left them there overnight, and then you're gonna give them, I make sure that they're a little bit tight since they should have already sealed, and then you give them a good shake to incorporate everything together. Look at that color. Remember when the water was real white that was in there, those juices. The ideal thing is for you to wait 4 weeks before opening them, but I've tasted them before. They don't last at my house. So there you go. Look at the color. The color is very purple. It absorbed and all the juices came out. from the blueberries. Then you remove your rims. Make sure you put, they already serve their purpose, you don't need the rims. Then you put your hand underneath and you grab it from the top so that you know if it seals. If it seals, it can go in the pantry. If it doesn't seal, then you know you have to drink that one, put it in the refrigerator, and treat it like anything that's in the refrigerator. You're going to put them in your sink. Remember what I said, give them a very good wash, because ultimately they're going to be in your pantry. And you don't want none of that one hyphened a little bit, but it's okay, it's still good. Siphoned, sorry. Put it in the sink, and that one already sealed. Keep it a good shape. Look at that color. Then you're going to give them a good rinse. Get your sponge with soap. Those are not too sticky because they were in water and it was juice, but they can be sticky. Give them a good wash. Make sure they're really washed because they're going to be in your pantry. There's one. Look at that color. I can already taste that juice. So after you give them a very good rinse, you're going to dry them very well. Dry them very well. And then you label them. Always make it a habit to label your items, because if you don't label them, then you forget. So this one I would put blueberry juice. Not concentrate, because I have some concentrates. This one is just regular juice. I'm waiting for my cranberries to be on sale so I can buy a lot of them and make cranberry juice, because I love cranberry juice. Now on my cranberry juice, I don't add any sugar because I like cranberry with no juice. It's also nice to make them without sugar, because then whoever wants them without sugar can, and if you want them with sugar, then you simply add the sugar when you open it. But this one is to demonstrate the recipe. Give them a good dry. Remember, if their quart size is normally the size that we use, it's 25 minutes. If it's the pint size, the smaller ones, it's 20 minutes. And you treat the juices like this, any juice that you use, whether it be any fruit. There you go. I'm showing you the color. It's so nice and purple. Here's the other one. Very nice. So now all you do is get a Sharpie. I have a Sharpie on my drawer that I use for everything. And labels. So you, like I said, you can either put a label. You can put a label on it and label your label, or simply label the jar, which is mostly what I do all the time. So this one, I named it blueberry juice. And then you always put the month, and I always put, if it's before the 15th, I put 7/26. If it's after the 15th, I put 8. Blueberry juice, 7/26. That's how I know my dates. Blueberry juice. Anything before is the month, anything after is the next month. I really hope you're enjoying my videos where I want to teach you so many things. But this concludes my video for canning a berry juice mix. I really hope you enjoy my videos. If you like, comment, share, so that other people can see it. Share it to friends that you know that would benefit from it. I mean, you save a lot of money doing this, and you know exactly what's going in them. You don't have none of those preservatives that we're trying not to eat. That's what's happening in America right now. We eat so many preservatives. Thank you so much again for watching Canning with Sol. This is Soledad. At the end, just screenshot the recipe and try to do it at your house. Go for it. I hope you love canning as much as I do. See you tomorrow.